Stin and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features and all creatures and all creatures, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
Vampires! Such wonderful and lovely beasts. We adore them so much that we just want to kiss them. No, thank you. Welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent, the bloke over to this side who'd rather be sat in his chamber watching Angela Lansbury portraying Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote than standing here enduring my lengthy commencement would be my dashing, if not sullen butler, Mr. Livingston. And the wee lass over to this side, whose bite is worse than a bark, would be the lovely and dangerous Tangela. And do we have a most incredibly super program in store for you tonight? First, we'll take an incredible film from 1963 titled Kiss of the Vampire. This fabulous Hammer film stars Clifford Evans, Noel Willman, and Jennifer Daniel, and revolves around the tale of a honeymooning couple that run out of petrol and find themselves at a mysterious chateau in the country. A costume ball ensues, where the couple find themselves at the mercy of ghouls and vampires.
Sounds a bit like the premise for the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Indeed it does. However, there will be no doing the time warp again for this particular film. In any case, it is a fantastic film which we're quite sure that you will most definitely enjoy. And who might be joining us in the guest chair this evening, Livingston?
No one.
No one?
No one. However, the plumber, named Tracy, is upstairs repairing the East Wing lavatory.
How delightful. Perhaps she could sit in on a segment and tell us all about toilet technology.
That would be magnificent, I'm sure.
So don't go away, for it is to be another night of vampire and malfunctioning commode frights right here on Creature Features. Ew. Stay tuned. Tangela, do you know if our viewers, our lovely viewers at home, switched over to Channel 44, they could watch Love Me Tender with Elvis Presley? She likes old films, and Elvis Presley would be an old film. A Confederate cavalry trooper returns home to find that his kid brother has married his sweetheart. I didn't know that's what the plot was of that film.
Yes, jealousy.
Love Me Tender. I always thought it was like a more modern thing. Anyways, welcome to the show. We have a fun night planned for you because we're going to show Kiss of the Vampire from 1963. Now, have you, Livingston, ever kissed a vampire?
Yes.
You have. See, that explains why he's 150 years old, right?
152. Don't
kiss vampires on the lips. It's, you should have learned that from Interview with a Vampire. That's an important thing to know. It's a fun movie. It's a Hammer film, and that means that there will not be any hammers involved, but there will be somebody named Hammer. How did they get that name? Is it like a person named Hammer, like Armand Hammer?
I believe so.
And he decided to make horror films instead of baking soda.
He was the director of those films, I believe.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense. Anyways, it's a wonderful film. Let's go ahead and get that started. When we come back, Tangela's going to have something interesting to show us, right? Oh, that's not interesting. Anyways, Kiss of the Vampire. See you soon. That is probably the most disgusting thing you've shown all week, is it not?
This week, yeah.
No, look at how gross that is. It has hair on it. Ew.
It was alive once. Don't you dare.
Yeah, we won't go there. Anyways, welcome back to the show. We have no guests tonight other than this one. She did a vampire thing at the commencement, if you did not miss it. She had the vampire teeth. What happened to your vampire teeth? Open your mouth. Let me see. Oh, all right. No, she did take them out. They probably fell out of her mouth, did they not?
I hope so.
Somebody's going to be walking around with no shoes, and they're going to step on vampire teeth, and they're going to become a vampire, right?
That's going to hurt.
No, it'll hurt, yes, but when they die and come back as a vampire, that will be painful. Anyways, fun film, Kiss of the Vampire, 1963, Hammer film, and the opening scene of that film is one of my favorites because it's a funeral, and then he sticks the shovel into the casket, and blood comes out, and there's a vampire inside, and the townspeople scream. I mean, what a way to open a film. Even before we get to the credits, we get this wonderful little tiny story. That's somewhat rather irritating, young lady.
What?
Oh, I'll shake your hand. Yes, I'll shake your hand. Right? Anyways, you like that opening, right?
I thought it was rather creative.
See, I thought you would. Anyways, let's get back to more of Kiss of the Vampire, and we're going to do some mail when we come back, right?
Yes.
All right, when we come back, we shall do some mail sent from you to us to read here. See you soon.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Oh, it's letter time because Tangela went to the mailbox finally. Now, most of that I see is email.
Most of these are email,
paper
except
is
for one.
typically email.
And one letter.
Yeah. You know, we received several packages which require signatures, and she won't sign for those packages, so she leaves them there. So never send us something that requires a signature, because if she goes to the mailbox, she will not sign for it. The only time we can get a signed name is when we do autographs, because she can write something over your face.
Over my face.
She likes doing that. Anyways, let's do some mail, Mr. Livingston.
Here's one from Carl with a picture.
Oh, look at this. So he drew a photo that says, it's a graveyard, and one of the tombs says, somebody who messed with Tangela. Oh, she loves that. All right, the note is from Carl and says, hello, Vincent. I made this image for you guys. You made it for a girl, too. I thought I would ask that you would feature a movie about witches and interview a real witch. Not that I know what that would be like. If you do, please give me the link to it on YouTube. So we have somebody here called the Wine Country Witch, and she's going to be coming next month, is she not?
I believe so.
She's coming back, and she's been on a couple of times. So if you go to our YouTube and search Wine Country Witch, you can find her name is Lisa. And she's done a couple of episodes with us, and I think one or two of those we may have had a witch film. If not, we'll try to find a witch film for when she appears again.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know which witch film is which, so you have to help me on that.
That's very witchy. Careful.
Next up, Mr. Livingston. I want to burn the mail.
Here's another
Just
one.
let me burn the mail.
From Peter.
From Peter. Hi, gang. The actor in Resident Evil looks like a younger version of Livingston. Am I the last person on earth to realize this? Maybe they're just both handsome actors. Jeff, do you play Resident Evil? No? All right. We have a Resident Evil game player here, and he does not see what you're saying, but he does not play the game. So there you go. You're in a video game.
How fascinating.
It's absolutely wonderful, if you ask me.
Here's a letter from Belgium.
Belgium? Do you know what they make in Belgium?
Beer.
They do make beer. Flamand Emmanuel. Oh, I hope he wrote in French so I could practice my French. You know, British people need to learn to speak French so that we can insult them in their own language. All right, this is a postcard, Terre d'Histoire, and this means earth of history or ground of history, right?
History's ground.
Terre d'Histoire. And he goes, hello from the Kingdom of Belgium. My name is Emmanuel Flamand. I love your show. The magnificent Tangela and the sarcastic butler. I am sending you this beautiful card from Baston. Your army fought in Ardrance in December 1944. Well, it wasn't my army, but the army located in the area did, right?
Yes.
I think the British
The
Army
Allies.
did as well. Against fascism to free my country. Keep it up. Good luck to you. God bless you, the United States of America, and your spectacular son and daughter of soldiers of the First and Second World War, that we Belgians have not forgotten their sacrifice. P.S. If you could stream War of the Worlds 1953, I'd appreciate it. Joyeux Noël and Bonne Année 2024. Well, thank you so much, Emmanuel. This is a wonderful card. And that's a U.S. Army tank.
Yes.
Right, so that's why he showed that. And General McAuliffe, which is an Irish or Scottish name, but I imagine he was an American general. All right, last one.
This is from Leon Beaulieu.
Leon Blue.
Oh, €5.
Oh, look at that, €5. Where'd you find that?
That was in the envelope with from Belgium.
Look at that. No, he sent us actual Belgian money. All right, stop with the money bickering. I'm going to read a letter from Leon Bellew. He goes, Dear Creature Features, I'm writing to you with excitement bubbling over like a witch's cauldron. As a shoe salesman with a knack for the peculiar, I've been absolutely captivated by the footwear featured in the horror classics you showcase on your program. Especially in Day of the Dead, Frightmare, and Enter the Devil. In Day of the Dead, those military boots stomping through the zombie apocalypse caught my eye. Practical, sturdy, yet with a certain apocalyptic chic. Imagine the sales if we pitched them as zombie-proof boots. A must-have for every horror enthusiast closet. All right? And then there's Frightmare. Oh, the elegance of those Victorian-style shoes tiptoeing through gothic horrors. They blend the eerie with the exquisite, perfect for the customer who wants to add a touch of terror to their tea party. This man is a salesman.
Quite.
And let's not forget Enter the Devil, those rugged cowboy boots, perfect for trudging through desolate landscapes and dealing with demonic forces. They scream toughness and adventure, ideal for the modern explorer of the paranormal. Thank you for keeping the spirit of classic horror alive and kicking. I'm eagerly looking forward to potentially marching into a thrilling collaboration with you. Well, you know, I'm not at all interested in selling shoes, but thank you for the thought, and if you end up selling Ferraris or something, I might consider that. Well, no? Anyways, is that it?
That's it?
No more mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, visit Hello Creature Features, a little website that shows you the address to mail us a postcard from Belgium with €5. Or if you'd like to send us an email, you can email us as well. Or if you'd like to send us a huge bucket of walnuts, we can use some of those, right?
Please don't.
Oh, come on. You like walnuts.
We have walnut trees.
All right, forget the walnuts. We'll be right back after the next break. But let's get back to Kiss of the Vampire. See you soon. Hello friends, Tangella and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangella out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble. Kiss of the Vampire. Tracy the plumber.
Hello,
Have you ever kissed a vampire?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And how did you not become one yourself?
I'm quick to escape.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's like before the bite, but you have to do it just at the right moment, because if it's a fraction of a second too late, they'll tear your lip off, right?
It's the bite. Well, they have to get you in the vein.
Yes.
Oh, is that it? I thought if you were just sneezed upon by a vampire, you
No,
could become
that
a
won't do
vampire.
it.
It's like
Not
a
gonna do it.
virus, is it not? I mean,
It invades the bloodstream.
oh, all right. See, Mr. Livingston knows more about vampires than I do, which is surprising to me, since you don't like these films.
I read.
You should see what he reads. I've seen him read a romance novel before.
Oh, nice.
So, a quick fact about this film: the director Don Sharp normally does not do horror films, and he decided he would do this film differently. So that's why it sort of has a classic sort of old movie feel, and not so much the spooky boo-boo movie type thing going on.
Scoopy boo boo.
Right, yes, exactly. Toilets.
You got a problem with your toilets.
Now, I have a problem with my housemate, Tangella, who creates the problem with the toilets. So we'd been discussing how she used to blow up the toilets at different venues and things like that. And, I was not okay with this, but at least it was not in my household. And now she's doing it here. And I'm just wondering if there's some kind of psychology to this whole thing.
I'm a big fan of Tangella.
Oh, because she creates all this work for you. You should see the prices she charges. So how do I get her to stop doing this? I mean, should I have her, put away someplace maybe?
Oh, I think she'll be fine. I don't think you have to do anything.
No. But assuming I don't want to continue paying your bills for the rest of my life, what should I do with her?
Just let her roam free.
I'm going to get nowhere with her.
No.
No, all right.
I think she's an ally.
No. Well, I think that there's some kind of psychiatry that needs to be involved. I don't think we should throw a plumber at the problem. I think we should throw an analyst of some time.
Indeed.
Right?
There are some issues with toilets, though, and kids and psychology. When I was a teacher, there was a student I had that snuck the urinal out of the bathroom and then made a skateboard out of it
A urinal.
A urinal. It was almost like,
Skateboard.
yes, I know it does. It sounds weird, but it was like a toboggan. It was.
Well, I suppose if you got to go, right,
Oh, dear.
you can go faster, right?
On
It's got
wheels.
Wheels.
Multitasking.
No. Well, maybe he had that issue where he does not like to use public restrooms, so he takes his...
Perhaps he was anal retentive.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yes.
I thought you were anal retentive. Let's get back to the film, and when we come back, we're going to talk some more about toilets, right?
Oh, I love toilets. Yes.
All right. Off we go. Kiss of the vampire. Don't go away.
My name is Reeve, calling from Cambria, California. You guys have managed to pick out the best quirky movies. I don't care for anything ghostly or slashery, and you guys pick out the best movies, but the treat of the show is the three of you. You're hilarious, you're classy, you're kind, and you're interesting. Thanks so much.
Hello, this is Livingston. Apparently, one of my newly acquired domestic duties is to request help for our show financially by asking you to visit our Patreon page. Your generosity will help keep Creature Features on the air, which I'm not entirely sure is a good thing. However, with only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new programming each week, which apparently some of you curiously enjoy. And should you have the desire to give even more, you might even receive a gift from Ms. Tangella. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
Tracy the plumber, did you know that the bats bouncing around in this film were actually just little rubber bats that they purchased from Woolworths?
Never knew that one.
Yes. No. It's a cost-saving move done by filmmakers to go to Woolworths for the bats.
What is a Woolworth?
It was a department store. I don't know if it's here still.
Five and dime.
It's what?
Five and dime.
Five and dime. It's a five and dime.
5 and dime.
Five and dime. It was like the old school version of a dollar store, but things did not cost as much as a dollar.
a
It was like
mini
5
Walmart.
and dime. Mini Walmart. Right. That's right. Anyways, we'll get back to the film in a moment, but you were telling me interesting tales about toilets, and I was thinking, isn't there some sheik in one of these Middle Eastern countries that has a gold-plated toilet? Wouldn't that be the most expensive toilet in the world?
That would be Saddam Hussein had a gold toilet.
Saddam Hussein had a gold toilet.
He did.
Right?
And they have a couple of the princes in Dubai.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So those are the most expensive toilets, right?
No. The International Space Station has a $23 million toilet.
A $23 million loo?
Imagine that.
Why?
Went up in 2020, and it is a test toilet. So I'm sure the next one will be even more expensive. But
Right.
gravitational pull, you don't have gravity, so you've got to.
You got to what?
Well, you don't want your pee and stuff.
You know what? Waste products
So what
floating around the
technology
station.
can you use to avoid this situation?
Very delicate suction tool.
One would hope,
Yeah.
right? And so the astronaut sits upon a commode as normal, and there's like science involved,
A lot of engineering.
Science.
engineering,
Yes.
and Toilet paper? No, toilet paper? How do they do it? I don't want to know.
Yeah.
No, we're going down a dirt road.
We are.
We never go down dirt roads on this program, but I suppose if we bring in an expert on toilets, what are you going to get? So, all right, so that's the most expensive toilet in the world. So I think the least expensive are the kind you see in France, right? Where it's just a hole in the floor.
Yeah, Thailand, Japan. There's a lot of China that have the little hole, and you just squat and go.
That's horrid. You know, this
So
is
close
more,
to
this is
dinner.
more horrible than Kiss of the Vampire.
Yeah.
I bet we are scaring more people with this conversation than this film is.
Hey guys, can we stop farting around and get on with the movie?
The boss says we got to get back to the film. All right, let's get back to Kiss of the Vampire, and when we come back, maybe we'll kick her out and put Tangela back, right? Right. All right, thanks for coming, Tracy. And as far as you guys go, stick around. We'll be back after the next break.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
So, Tangela, you know, Universal, who distributed this film, held up its release because they did not want to be confused with The Birds, which was released the same time. You know, I don't see how there could be any confusion. One has bats, one has birds, they're different creatures,
They're vampires.
different accents in the films. I don't know what they were thinking, but, you know, who wants to compete with The Birds? Because, you know, Alfred Hitchcock, he probably got more views. So I think that's the actual reason why they held it up, because they knew The Birds was going to be a very popular film. I could be wrong, which happens sometimes, once or twice. Anyways, what's this? The Peel Baby? You've got the Peel Baby. And let me show me this thing. I just want to make sure it's not real. No, all right. It's what's this made out of? Plastic or something? That's horrid, though. I mean, look. This is baby-sized skeletons.
It looks like those aliens they found in Peru.
Oh, it does it not? But this one's missing a lower jaw, I believe. So I think the aliens in Peru had the entire jaw system. I could be wrong. Can you imagine, though, if aliens were that small? Yeah, if they tried to invade Earth, we'd all laugh at them, right? Oh, look at you, take me to your leader. We would just go, poo.
If they could get to your mind.
Right, so... Anyways, I think we need to wrap up this film, do we not?
Yes, please.
Let's wrap up this film, and a couple of pieces of business first. If you're watching us on YouTube, please push the subscribe button, because it's important that we have more subscribers, because YouTube will just say, go away, Creature Features, you're stupid, because you don't have enough subscribers, right? So if everybody watching tonight on YouTube would just push the subscribe button, I would be forever grateful. I think she would be grateful as well. And he would be unimpressed, but still do it anyways, because it will make us happy. And if you don't want to watch us on YouTube, you can watch us on Creature Features TV, which is a rather wonderful new thing that we've come up with. That is a channel that's all Creature Feature programs. It's all shows, all our shows, and we've also got special movies and all kinds of fun things. The original Bob Wilkins show, so go check that out at Creature Features TV. And then we also have a Patreon. Go to support Creature Features and they can find out about that. So that's all the business. Let's get back to the end of Kiss of the Vampire, and we shall see you on the other side of the credits. Nice socks.
Thank you.
You see the socks? They're rather fashionable. That wraps up Kiss of the Vampire. Now, that scene, bats killing vampires, you were confused at that whole part.
Very confused because the vampires become bats.
One would think, but perhaps it's a different type of bat that doesn't like this type of vampire.
Possibly.
I don't know. There's a whole science to this. You're the one that does all the reading. You should know.
I'll look it up.
You look it up. All right. Well, that's it for that film. I liked it because it was different. It's not the typical gruel we serve here on Creature Features. It's a bit better. So there's that. And we've got more stuff coming up next week, right?
Indeed.
Friday show, which, one night you need to join us for the Friday show. We'll just sit up a little lounge chair for you to sit and watch a movie with us on Friday.
I belong to a dart club and they need me.
Oh, he plays darts at the pub. So anyway, I got Tangela. She doesn't talk much, but at least she enjoys the films. And she smiles at our friends at home. So that's all that counts, right? You never smile. See? He never smiles. All right, well, that wraps it up for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching our program and not that Elvis Presley movie, because I think you would have more fun watching this show than Elvis Presley, right? No.
Perhaps.
All right, Elvis Presley's more entertaining than us. However, you don't get to see vampires in an Elvis Presley film, so there's that. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Join us next Friday and Saturday, and don't forget, we love you. See you next time. So, Livingston, you've got a little bit of a vacation coming up. Where are you going to go?
As far away from here as possible.